Hey there, button enthusiasts and procrastinators alike. Welcome back to Small Things, Big Impact, the show that proves even the most mundane objects can be total drama queens. Today, we're diving into the thrilling, often terrifying, and surprisingly hilarious history of buttons. Yes, those little circles you push dozens of times a day. You know, the ones on your remote that inevitably land you on a 3 a.m. infomercial for a veggie chopper. But forget the QVC. We're talking about buttons that held the fate of millions in their tiny, pushable forms. Cold War, the don't press that era. Our journey kicks off in the chilling depths of the Cold War. Picture it, July 1961, aboard the Soviet submarine K-19, affectionately nicknamed the Widowmaker. Not exactly a cruise ship, folks. Deep beneath the Atlantic, their nuclear reactor decided to throw a temper tantrum, threatening a meltdown.
In the control room, surrounded by flashing lights and probably a lot of sweaty foreheads, sat a series of buttons. One, in particular, was the "Oh my God, don't even think about it" button, designed for launching nuclear missiles. Talk about a bad time for a Butterfingers moment. The crew faced an impossible choice: follow protocol and unleash nuclear Armageddon, because, Tuesday, or attempt a desperate super radioactive manual repair. Spoilers, they went with the latter. These brave souls basically gave themselves superpower level radiation exposure to fix the leak, all to avoid pushing that tiny, catastrophic button. It's like a superhero movie, but with more Geiger counters and less capes. But the K-19 wasn't an isolated incident. The Cold War was basically a game of nuclear hot potato. Take the Cuban Missile Crisis in October 1962. For 13 terrifying days, the world stood closer to nuclear war than ever before. US and Soviet leaders were basically sexting on teletypes, trying to avoid pressing the big boom buttons. One wrong emoji, one impulsive command, and poof goes civilization. Luckily, they managed to keep their fingers off the triggers and, dare I say, adult. Then there's the legendary Stanislav Petrov, a Soviet air defense officer, on September 26, 1983. In the dead of night, early warning systems started screaming, "Incoming! Multiple U.S. missiles!" Petrov, whose finger was figuratively hovering over the press for apocalypse button, had to make a snap judgment. The computer was practically shouting, "Do it! Do it! Retaliate!" But something felt off. Maybe it was the wrong kind of Tuesday. He trusted his gut, dismissing the alarms as a system malfunction. And guess what? He was right. His refusal to press that launch button, based on intuition rather than, the giant flashing missile attack sign, saved the world from an accidental nuclear war. Imagine that responsibility. It's like being the only person who can choose whether to hit reply all on a really embarrassing email. Except, with the fate of humanity at stake. It's not just nuclear Armageddon either. Let's talk about the stock market flash crashes. This is where automated trading systems, basically a bunch of super caffeinated robots, decide to press millions of buy or sell buttons in milliseconds. In May 2010, the Dow Jones Industrial Average plunged by nearly 1,000 points in minutes. Billions gone. All thanks to a series of rapid, automated button presses and a bunch of panicking algorithms having a digital meltdown. It's like your autocorrect, but instead of changing duck to luck, it wipes out your entire retirement fund.
Even in our everyday lives, the smallest button holds surprising power. The send button on an email? That can spark revolutions, spread misinformation, or accidentally tell your boss what you really think of their PowerPoint presentations. The publish button on social media? That can connect millions or launch a viral video of a cat playing the piano. They seem insignificant, but their collective power is undeniable. It's like the little button on your pants that holds everything together. Pure power.
So, from the terrifying reality of nuclear command to the intricate dance of global finance, the humble button has consistently played a starring role in moments of immense impact. It reminds us that often the greatest power, for good or ill,
can be contained within the smallest of mechanisms, activated by the simplest of actions. The smallest object, the biggest consequence.
If these gripping tales of tiny buttons and their monumental impacts fascinated you, or just made you terrified to ever press anything again, please give this video a like and subscribe to Small Things, Big Impacts. We're always uncovering the hidden histories of the seemingly ordinary. What other everyday object do you think holds immense, untold power? Let us know in the comments below. And please, press that subscribe button responsibly.